giving the Azulones confidence ahead of another massive challenge against Cristiano and company.
Getafe not the most sparkling side offensively, but they know how to close themselves down. It's the kind of football we saw from them even last season in the Segunda when they went up, and they've stayed true to that style here in the top flight.
Here's a look at the starting 11 for the home side as Jose Bordalas makes just one change from that 2-1 loss to Deportivo La Coruña before the international break, and a formation change from 4-4-2 to 4-2-3-1. Angel, the second striker, is sacrificed to make way for Faisal Fair as an attacking midfielder in what looks a 4-2-3-1, or if you prefer, a 4-5-1.
And without Galku Shibasaki, it's going to be Fahir with the reins of that creativity, linking the midfield with the lone man up top, and Jorge Molina. He's only got that one goal this season. He's always been prolific in the Segunda, 22 goals last season. The big target man will be used to hold up play and allow the team to come forward.
Zinedine Zidane's 100th match managing Real Madrid in all competitions. All that's yielded is 2 Champions Leagues, a Liga, a Club World Cup, 2 European Super Cups, and a Spanish Super Cup. Only made his managerial debut in the top flight in January of 2016, replacing Rafa Benitez. Already the best manager in Real Madrid's history, over 100 matches. The officiating crew led by Juan Martinez Munuera, with Barbaro Sevilla and Noval Font running the lines. Dominguez Cervantes is the 4th official. Meanwhile, for Zinedine Zidane, major rotations ahead of a Champions League fixture at midweek next week. So Zidane making 5 changes from the 2-0 win over Espanyol last time out. Keylor Navas is injured, suffered an injury on international duty, so Kiko Casillas starts in goal. Marcelo is back, but Rafael Varane drops out. That moves Nacho to left back, from left back to central defense. Marcos Llorente filling in for Casemiro. Lucas Vazquez in for Luka Modric. And the highly promising Marco Asensio takes over from Isco just behind Ronaldo and Benzema.
They say 4-4-2, think it might be more of a 4-2-3-1 with the double pivot of Llorente and Kroos. Looks more like a lineup that you'd see from Real Madrid against a Copa del Rey opponent. Full-blooded challenge, as usual, from Sergio Ramos.
Marcelo driven into the area. Benzema settles. Benzema leaves it. Ronaldo! Denied by Guaita, pouncing on the rebound. Brilliant setup, an even better save.
Brilliant from Benzema. Lifts the ball up, the patience and awareness, holding off a defender. That's why he's so useful for Cristiano. He's just playing right alongside him. But look at this. The calm and composure on the ball from Benzema. Was a lovely hit from Ronaldo. Wasn't angled as perfectly. Ahmad against Akraf, especially with how Akraf has been going forward at every opportunity.
Here's Fair. Deflected by Marcelo. There's Molina salivating at the opening goal. With the crossbar.
That's how you feed the big man. He's so good in the air. And had the position just in front of Nacho. Takes a slight deflection that ball, and that deflection's maybe what prevents Molina from really getting the...
That's a brilliant ball to find Benzema on his left. It's blasted over the crossbar. And they do get a corner kick out of it.
It's a sensational back heel again. Ronaldo and Benzema combining in close quarters. That's why you want them so close together, as they have been for a majority of this game.
More fluid attacking play. That's a really poor ball from a free kick given away to Benzema. Ronaldo. And Benzema turning on the afterburners to get there. He's past Kala into the area. Benzema! It's Real Madrid in front. First of the season for Karim Benzema.
Oh, Getafe shooting themselves in the foot, giving the ball away after a free kick far too cheaply. And just like that, Real Madrid can strike. Benzema, great positioning as he gets this ball. It's not the best deflection, that one. I think it was Portillo, just played it inadvertently into stride for Benzema, as Ronaldo was trying to squeeze the ball through 2 Getafe defenders. Was a Getafe player that got the touch, but unfortunately it turned out to be a perfect through ball for Benzema. And this is a pretty tight angle as well to try to pick out that far bottom corner. Doesn't want to go near post. Guaita's got it covered, and it's angled beautifully from the Frenchman.
Benzema, Marcelo out for Asensio, Cristiano Ronaldo out in front. It's Benzema into the area, scoop toward the penalty spot. Cristiano Denied by Guaita. Followed up is Lucas Vazquez. And Túnez does what he can to get it out. Marcelo! Goodness me, a scramble in the area. And somehow Getafe come away unscathed.
Absolute panic mode defending from Getafe, and that's more like it from Real Madrid in the final third. A lovely little pass there from Benzema where he had multiple options, streaky inside the box, and look at this defending from Túnez. He's on the ground just trying to get the ball away from the path and prevent that follow-up attempt. And Guaita, there's the confirmation. Fingertips, maybe a big thumb on the ball.
Pass not in line for Lucas Vazquez. A chance to counter now for the Azulones. It's Molina. Portillo scooped into space for Bergara. Chance developing here for Molina. It's an equalizer. It trickles in for Getafe, and they're back on level terms. Jorge Molina, his second goal of the season. It's all level.
Oh, it's a shocker from the defense as this ball just trickles across the 6-yard box. It's a very inviting low cross for Molina. Didn't get that much of a clean touch on it in the end. But take a look at this pass right here out wide. Marcelo had to come inside, and that forced Ramos out wide. The defense all over the place. I think the last touch, though, was that Llorente who got a deflection on it. Well, there was a first deflection from Ramos, and the other defenders just not able to react. Yep, Llorente did get a touch onto it, it seems.
There's also a question as to whether Molina was offside. And Fire sends that ball in. It's a moot point now, it counts. Only question remaining is for who? Certainly Getafe, and Molina will celebrate it.
Yo creo que...
Centra Kroos, busca ese remate Ronaldo para adentro, no.
¿Anulado?
No, es que no entró, es que no entró.
Yo creo que ha señalado fuera de juego. Por lo menos, bueno, puede ser.
Parecía que era gol.
Sí, desde la posición en la que estamos nosotros, encima se movió la red, daba la sensación de que había entrado.
Vamos a ver si ha señalado el fuera de juego de Benzema o la jugada era limpia y simplemente es saque de puerta con la oportunidad que se ha escapado de Cristiano Ronaldo cuando parecía que iba a marcar el 1-2.
Yo creo que cuando vimos que Cristiano remataba desde ahí y asumimos que era gol.
Sí.
Yo creo que
lo que apuntó el Linier fue sencillamente saque de puerta.
O sea que si hubiese acertado Cristiano era gol.
Eso es.
Bueno, de momento Vicente Guaita está procediendo como si se hubiera indicado saque de puerta. Así que a pesar de todo lo trabado de la acción, con esa caída, con esa montonera.
And Getafe snatch a winner here. That's a good ball. It's flashed wide of Kiko Casilla. What an opportunity for the hosts.
And Molina looking at him, saying, why wasn't the ball played across? Right there, had it been given to Molina, would have had a much better angle centrally to shoot at the goalkeeper Casilla.
Dropping down more than one division. Isco. In for Cristiano Ronaldo, peeled away from his marker. Ronaldo! There's the first one of the season, and it could be worth all 3 points. Getafe 1, Real Madrid 2.
How was Ronaldo so unmarked? The ball over the top was perfect. And in typical Ronaldo fashion, he's able to score the most difficult strike. Look at the run there from Ronaldo. He's being marked right there by two. That little feint that he's going to go back up the field and then goes right through those two defenders who are very slow to react. It was on Túnez there, again, losing his man. But it's that quick little body feint from Ronaldo. He faked that he was going to come towards the ball. And just like that, he sprints away from the two. The ball comes to him perfectly. It's a lovely volley. Look at that. He struck it so sweetly. But that is the guile and the movement of Ronaldo to get himself free. That was all his doing. And it couldn't be a more spectacular first goal for him in La Liga.
Third minute of stoppage time expires. Only seconds left in this. And there's the final whistle. Getafe 1, Real Madrid 2. A spirited, brave performance from the Azulones, but it's Madrid who win their 8th against their neighbors. Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema both on the score sheet.
And well deserved, I think, in the end for Real Madrid, who kept pressing the issue against Getafe, who just sat back in that second half. Ronaldo, of course, the decider.